Yo, what up, Tush here. Today we have some Wuwa news going over all of the upcoming stuff in the next version 1.2 we're going to. We also do have some news on the weapons. We have news on the characters. We have news on the free Zhengli Yao, which at this point, every single one of you know exactly where we're going to receive this character, whether you look at leaks or you watch previous videos. We get him in the second half of 1.2. And we also do have news about another bunch of stuff, right? Let's hop right into it. Yo, what up, Toshi, if I didn't say that already. So we have this picture of Zezi, we have a picture of Zhengli, we have a picture of the female rover. God, they really don't like using the male. I guess the female rover is just free real estate in terms of marketing for the company because she looks really good, right? Zezi looks really nice too. Again, Zezi is a character that I definitely have kind of, fell more in line with in terms of her design. At first, I was just like, you know what? I'm not a fan of this. I saw the in-game model. Like the in-game model, dude, she looks pretty nice. I think Wuwa, I said this in a previous video, right? Wuwa does an amazing job when it comes to the in-game models of all the characters. Like, this character is just chef's kiss with that in-game model, man. Anyways, version 1.2 in the Turquoise Moon Glow, new themed event. We have By Moon's Grace. This is the theme event for the theme event. This is the event for the version. Seems like some type of festival that we're going to have with Zezi and Zhengli Yao. Definitely is going to take place in the Zhang show. Wait, oh my god. Did I just say Zhang Shou? Jesus Christ. For those of you that don't know what Zhang Shou is Zhang Shou Luofu in Star Rail, which I'm sure all of you know what that is. Holy, did I just say that? Jinzhou. Wait, is it Jinzhou? Oh, right. So we have 4 new quests that we're receiving. The first quest is going to be True Colors, which is Zezi's companion story. I said this in the previous video. You get to go on a date with Zezi. So all of you, Zezi, all of you will enjoy that very much, I believe. I probably will enjoy it. I do wonder what her VA sounds like, so definitely get a understanding of that once this companion quest does roll around. I have no idea who her VA is. I'm not really someone who looks into the VAs for certain characters before they release. I kind of am just surprised of what the VA is going to be on the release of the character. My favorite VA is Firefly's English VA, which I think does a really good job of portraying the character with Sam. Sounds very, very teenage edgy like. Also do like Sparkle and Ganyu's JPVA, which is the same VA. I don't remember her name. I don't want to say her name. It's like I don't want to say it, right? Because I don't want to butcher her name. But yeah, I like those 2 VAs. Anyways, moving along here. What does it really mean to create? Will an artist yet again caught up in the past accusations, find the courage to confront her past mistakes, and tap into her emotions and talents, and continue to breathe new life into her paintings? And it seems like she has a bunch of unresolved trauma that she has to resolve. Which, I mean, that's typical, right? In most gacha game stories for characters, to get you emotionally wrapped up in the character, there is some sort of unresolved trauma for each character, right? The best example of this recently is Firefly. All the emotional trauma she had that was unresolved, right? Finding her purpose to continue living, so on and so forth, right? Claim for free. Character Zhengli Yao. The one character we did not expect to receive for free until we got news and leaks. This character is going to be extremely strong. His resonance liberation skill hits like a truck because his multiplier is so fat. He's going to synergize extremely well with Yinlin, who buffs your resonance liberation damage, right? And gives you electro damage bonus on top of that. So he is going to hit like a freaking truck if you have Yinlin. It is insane that we're receiving this character for free. I would argue he's better than Dr. Ratio that we received in Honkai Star Rail, and the only reason why is because these 2 characters pair extremely well, Yinlin and Zhengli Yao, without Dr. Ratio needing Topaz to have E1 or her light cone for those 2 to work well, because the thing is about Dr. Ratio is that he needed allies that could put debuffs into the enemy, whereas Zhengli Yao just needs Yinlin, and that's it. So you have a complete team at E0. And then we all got Verena for free, or we could have got Verena for free, depending on what characters you chose for your 2 selectors, and then what character you decide to choose for your beginner banners and all that jazz. You have 4 chances to pick Verena up. Even if you don't get her copies, getting her once is good enough. New returnee event. So it's very nice for those of you that have stopped playing. You come back in, you get some rewards for the time you have missed in this game. Is very nice. This will help all the new players get back. New and returning players, returning players, right? Get back into the game. For those of you that have missed the previous banner characters, you missed Jinsei maybe, you missed Cheng Li maybe, two very nice characters, Jinsei being extremely strong, right? Gonna pair extremely well with Zezhi in the next patch, 1.2. Alright, so we have the two new resonators, right? We know who they are, Zezhi and Zheng Liao. I believe these are two new pictures of the characters. They both look pretty solid. I mean, again, I do think that Zheng Liao doesn't have justice with his first character art, right? The splash art they did show for the drip marketing. I think that is a very poor picture of Zheng Liao. Here he looks better, but in that art he looked pretty lame. I still think his character model is slightly bland. I will say the only cool looking thing about him is that he has a cyborg arm or a mechanical arm, which is nice. But other than that, he looks kind of like lame. I mean, if you look at his face, he looks like one of those characters you take from those you would take from like Love in Deep Space, that one very popular game that is catered towards a female audience. You know what game I'm talking about? The gacha game that makes like 50 million a month. He looks like a character you would take out of that game. And Zezhi looks she looks really nice. I think it's pretty difficult to make a character with glasses look appealing on the tier of like other characters. But I think Wuwa did a great job with her color scheme. Her hair, I think the best part of this character is her hair. Correct me if I'm wrong. Her hair looks really nice with the bows and the design of the hair itself. So her hairstyle looks very nice. And the glasses does complement the character. But again, her aesthetic overall is very nice. And the paintbrush she is holding is connected with a tree branch. Very interesting. I did not notice that detail right there. So we can see that she's glacial, and we could see that Zheng Liao is lightning, right? Electric. We have 3 new weapons. We have the Rectifier, 5-star best in slot for Zezhi. We have the 5-star Gauntlet, best in slot for Zheng Liao. 7 here, we have the version events. It's not 7 different events, but it's just a labeled order of what they want you to look at it in order, right? So we have the 7-day sign-in event. Remember, you get 5 Lustrous Tide and 5 Radiant Tide. Very nice. Depths of Elusive Realm Season 3, Carnival and Slumberland. I think Depths of Elusive Realm is very nice for the first time around, and I think that it being very easy to clear is also very nice. Maybe some of you, I mean, we're playing Wu over here, right? So I assume a lot of you want extremely hard content. Excuse me, I think Depths of Elusive Realm being the only easier content we have is nice. The fact that you can clear this without having to sweat is really, really nice. I do enjoy that about this content. Again, I don't like hiding rewards behind harder content. I like the content that in games like this, of course, right, where there really isn't too much currency being given out on a day-to-day basis, is at least easier to obtain for all the players, regardless of investment into your account overall. But that's just my opinion, right? We are playing a game where the selling point of the game is the characters. Again, that is just my opinion. We do have the limited time defense event here, Do Eknoi's Dream of Electric Sheep. So it seems like all the events we receive in Wuwa are combat related events, except for like the last one. Last one we had like a gachapon event, right? Which was interesting. I do like the combat related events, and I hope they do keep the combat related events just because it is a combat game, right? So I'm glad that they are going hard on the niche that they found with this game, and that is a bunch of players that do like a more intricate combat system, right? Aloy Smelt Season 2, Limited Time Balance Challenge. This one was really fun. I did enjoy this the first time we had it around, which was in 1.1. So I hope they continue this event in each version, just adding different monsters in the event. I do enjoy it a lot because it allows me to bring my S6 Jinsei and just one-shot everything as they spawn in. And it is so fun. Oh my god, dude. What is wrong with me? This is going to be the video here. Hopefully you enjoyed. This is all this stuff coming in 1.2. Free Zheng Liao. We have Zezhi Companion Quest, Zezhi herself. Again, we do have a large amount of pulls on top of the free 5-star character. So you'll be more than likely to have a 50% chance of getting Zezhi depending on whether or not you have a guarantee or you're currently on 50-50 with the pity, right? That being said, thank you for watching and have a nice rest of your night. Peace.